Hello everyone, welcome to Halo Moon Tarot. This is a bonus love reading for Aries. Hope you guys are all well. I thought it would be fun to do something a little bit different for people who are looking for love, all right? So this will be like, why haven't you found this person yet? Any obstacles you may need to overcome, what you can do, where you will find this person. Yes, and you know, it's gonna be different for each sign too, how the energy comes out. So let's just dig into it and see what happens here. Aries. All right, what do you need to know about love? Those of you who are trying to manifest new love, soulmate energy, manifesting a soulmate energy for Aries. What do you need to know? What does Aries need to know about finding love? Where can you meet this person? Who will they be? All right. Aries. All right, I'm just going to lay the cards out, then I'm going to flip them over. All right. Make sure there's lots of room. Aries. Making sure there's room. What does Aries need to know about finding a soulmate, manifesting love? Right. Aries, Aries, Aries. What do you need to know? All right, I'll probably pull one card at the end. All right, for an overall energy, message from Spirit. Let the chips fall where they may. All right, why haven't you found a partner yet? Some of you haven't found a partner because you keep running away, or they keep running away. Some of you are concentrating on your money too. You haven't invested. Some of you are busy investing in yourself. Okay, so you haven't really put yourself out there. Okay, and a lot of you too, like, don't take this the wrong way, are looking for somebody who's financially secure and stable. Okay, that could be hampering things because it may be maybe too obvious to the person. Maybe they, feel like you're chasing them for money, that kind of thing. So, but I feel mostly a lot of you are investing in yourself. You're investing in your finances. You're working hard. Some of you haven't, you haven't really found them because they haven't been in front of you because you're too busy working all the time and you haven't put a lot of time and attention into actually doing it. Because it's like I tell people a lot of times, you have to take it like a side job. If you really want to manifest it, you have to find that balance between work and play. And you have to take that play time when you're out there trying to meet somebody, all right? It's like you have to have that third eye open all the time, all right, looking for the signs and the signals. So some of you need to manifest it by putting more time and energy actually focusing on it and going after. You have to go and hunt it down, is what it's saying here, okay? Try to balance the work and play. So, all right, what obstacles do you need to overcome? These two cards work together. So I feel, so some of you are, you're feeling kind of free, okay? Some of you are feeling free, and the obstacles you need to come is to, some of you, you're just like, it's like you are acting like you're free, acting like you don't really want anybody, okay? Because you're busy manifesting money, concentrating on other things and not really chasing after it. You have to go get it. Okay, it doesn't mean you have to chase somebody. It really means finding that balance between work and play, investing in your finances, but also finding the balance to find the person. Okay, so to overcome this is you need to go out and you need to go get it with the Six of Wands. You need to move. All right, you need to find a way to move forward. You need to you need to just sort of set yourself free from your work once in a while, okay? From manifesting the finances, because I'm really feeling energy that a lot of people are focused on their finances, whether this is something that you have been doing for a long time or it's just a recent thing. So, and if it's recent where you've been just focusing on your money, okay, and you haven't really invested any effort into going out to get it, you need to do it, because it's telling me that it could be just around the corner. So 6 of Wands, very interesting, yes. All right, let's see what else we have here. What you can do to find this person, well, we've kind of discussed that. You need to be open and available. You need to be emotionally available. You need to be willing to have a fresh new start, okay? It's like you need to start from the bottom. Okay, and you need to get yourself out there. So you need to offer up. Some of you may need to offer the cup to somebody else. You know, this is this isn't the dark ages where it's not appropriate for a woman to ask a man out, or, you know, because I know a lot of men, men and women, you know, they're both shy sometimes, both have a hard time doing it. So it's sort of saying is you need to go and get it. You need to offer it up. Okay, very interesting. But with this 6 of Wands here, it's like you really need to set yourself free from your work and go out and have some fun. Okay, some of you have an ego, you need to let the ego go. Some of you might be a little bit too picky in the wrong ways, so maybe just think about that, okay? And there's nothing wrong with being particular or picky, but sometimes it's little things that you may notice about somebody who they may not, you know, when you first meet them the first few times or something, they may not be presenting themselves well because they might be a little emotional about meeting you, or, you know, they might be uncomfortable, you know, and a little bit shy. So you may need to offer up that cup, but you need to start from the bottom. Okay, very interesting. You need to go and get it. It's time for a fresh new start. It's looking pretty good here, to be honest. So, okay. There we are. What you can do. Yeah, who'd be the right person for you? Look at that. Somebody who's healed from their past, all right? Someone who doesn't have any baggage, all right? Or with the two of you come together, you can heal each other and release the baggage. So that'd be someone good for you. Someone who's been through the trials and tribulations so they understand you. Somebody that holds you in high regard, okay? That would be the person for you. They could be an Aquarius. Seeing some Sag energy here for some of you. Okay, and please don't wrap your head around signs like, oh, I don't ever date Sag, I don't ever date Aquarius. Just let that go. Everybody's different, okay? If you have a bad run with certain signs, maybe it's because they all have similarities in their chart, all right? Because people do connect because of that. That chemistry's there because of the elements in your chart a lot of times, okay, that bring you together. But everyone's a little bit different and unique. So definitely you need to hold yourself in high regard, okay? And I feel like if you do that, okay, but you can do that without and releasing any kind of ego that you have. Let go of your ego, because some people might be too picky. Make sure that you don't feel like some of you are so busy concentrating on your money, chasing after it. You're not really investing it enough, or you're investing in it in the wrong way. Okay, for the wrong reason. So let go of that. It's really important here, I feel. So, oh my goodness. Where will you find this person? Ooh, the Devil. This is Capricorn energy. So I feel like where you'll find this person, it's sort of saying like you need to, yeah, some of you are definitely obsessed with your finances right now. You've got that energy. Some of you really need to, I feel like you'll meet this person where people overindulge. You may meet this person at a pub, at a lounge, someplace where people are indulging, okay, overindulging. Very much so, yeah. So some of you, that's what it's looking like. Yeah, very much so. And I feel like, too, some of you have been obsessed with your money. It's really trying to hit that home here. So I feel like you may meet this person where you overindulge, where you obsess about something. So it could be whatever it is you're obsessed about. Like if you like to go out and party, you may meet that person when you're at a party. If you're a shopaholic, that's what you like to do. All right, you overindulge in it, you may meet this person shopping. Whatever it is that you overindulge in, that's likely where you go. And it doesn't have to be a negative energy. You could be into exercising and you just do it to the point of crazy. You may meet that person there. Okay, because what it is you're going to meet somebody who is the same as you. Okay, so, and you may come together and heal each other too, and you're definitely going to hold yourselves in high regard. Okay, and this is the thing, and I'm sort of feeling, I don't know why the exercise thing comes into my mind, but it does. Okay, really strong. It just keeps sort of hitting me that it's somebody who's very obsessed about health and fitness, releasing. Okay, so some of you could even be obsessed with self-help groups, things like that. If you do anything like that, you may meet somebody there as well. So pretty interesting energy there. When will you find this person? Oh, Empress energy. Wow. You're going to find this person when you do hold yourself in high regard, when you learn to, all right, when you're grounded, earthy, when you've healed. So some of you are going through a healing to do with another person, okay, and you need to let go of that because you may have some sort of something you need to really let go of before you can move forward. So whatever it is that you need to let go of that you're obsessing with, okay, that you need to balance out in your life. You could also meet this person when you, because I feel like some of you are just, it's work, work, work and no play. Well, there's not enough balance in it, okay? And I feel like some of you need to sort of heal that need to obsess about money first. But it's like, it's almost like, yeah, there's this obsession with money. There's something new, blossoming abundance. So when you are ready, so basically it's when you feel ready, when you start to feel like the Empress and you hold yourself in high regard, doesn't mean, but without the arrogance, okay, or the attitude, whatever it is, all right, it's up to you to decide for yourself. You know yourself. So let's see, a message from Spirit. Look at that, chemistry. So this is this is about balance. Yeah, when you seen that coming, when you find that balance between work and play, when you can temper. Maybe some of you are too picky, you're looking for the, looking in the wrong places, or you're acting like you're free. Some of you need to let go of a need to, some of you might be sort of letting people, giving people the impression that you don't want anybody because you're concentrating on your money, okay, and your finances. If you talk too much about work too, let that go, okay, so someone can come towards you. Beautiful. And I'm going to be honest, I feel like you're going to meet somebody who's very similar and you're going to come together and you're going to purge that. Okay. And I do feel there's some really positive energy, but when you start to find that balance within yourself and you start to temper, look at this, that obsessive energy about money, and you get ready for a fresh new start. So start looking at yourself that way, any of you who are like that. And if it's not money you're invested in, some of you just aren't investing, you're not going and getting it in the right way. You need to learn to be emotionally available. You have to let people know, okay? And any of you that are holding on to anyone from the past, it's time to let it go. You are the Empress. Always remember that you have that Empress energy. Allow yourself to heal. Hold yourself in high regard. It's forgiving yourself. Okay, because this is the birth of something new. So some of you need to find a new way of going out to find it, to invest in it. All right, so very interesting. But that balance, tempering everything, finding that balance, healing and releasing things, watching your words, watching the things you say. If you talk about work too much, okay, that kind of thing. Talk about money too much or the future. Don't bring that stuff up when you first meet somebody. But I do feel like you have someone who's going to be pretty similar to you. Definitely someone who works a lot, obsesses about money. But I also feel like there's something else that needs to be balanced here with the devil, this overindulging. So some of you are probably overindulging. You may need to balance your money out. Some of you may spend too much. that kind of thing. Maybe the people you meet find you're spending too much on clothes, whatever it is, okay? So if you have something that you obsess over, or you do too much and overindulge in, it might be time to find a balance in it, okay? And it doesn't look like anything major. The biggest thing is holding yourself in high regard, okay? Getting ready for something new. And I feel like a lot of you are getting ready, and I feel like a lot of you are free. But you're acting too free. You're giving people the signal that you don't need anybody else, that you don't want anything new, but you actually do. Okay, so I like this reading. I think this will hit home for a few people, a lot of people, more than likely. So definitely don't be afraid to offer that cup to somebody. All right, go and get it. Offer that cup to the person that fits. All right, release the baggage. There's things that you need to let go of. So try to do that, and I feel like it'll happen. And this isn't necessarily something huge. It's little things that you need to recognize about yourself. So when you connect with this person, because the obstacles, all right, are the things that you need to watch. This is your obstacles, acting like you're free, like you don't want anyone, maybe a little bit of an attitude, talking about money too much or success, going at, that I feel that energy. So this is definitely the obstacles. Some of you just need to go get it. Some of you may need to take a trip too. Like you actually could meet somebody on a trip. I feel if you go off on an adventure, go out in nature, go do things, explore different places, okay, and start to look at it as an adventure instead of something that's going to weigh you down, or it's going to be too much work and you're not sure you want to invest and that kind of thing. Okay, so this could be where you need to take some kind of trip. You may need to just go hang out different places, get out in nature. Okay, if you walk a lot or hike or anything like that, because I do see some fitness buffs here, people who really like to keep in shape because they want to keep being like that Empress. Too, some of you might, when you go out, you might look too dressed up. I think you need to find a balance between, some of you might be obsessed with this Empress quality, looking perfect all the time. Try to just be a little less, I don't want to tell people hold yourself in high regard. Please keep yourselves up if you like to dress nice. There's nothing wrong with any of that. Whatever works for you, but it's finding a balance. Some of you may be obsessing with your clothes. Like I said, we got shopaholics here. Okay, that really, I think you don't need to get to look so perfect. That's what I'm feeling. It's time to take a fresh new look, to try a new way. Some of you maybe some of you need a new look, right? Maybe it's time to change something, a little less. I feel like there's this getting out to nature, something natural, setting yourself free from investing in looking perfect. And I feel like that might scare people away, because here you've got this is temperance. This is chemistry. It's a connection. It's like when people look at you, they probably think, oh, I really connect. I really like you. But man, you're so done up. I don't know if this person's right for me. They're so perfect in every way. So if you really push out or obsessed with trying to act perfect, okay, over the top perfect all the time, because some people are like that, right? They feel they need to really put that best foot forward, but to the extreme. Tone it down a bit. You don't have to be perfect, because the person that your soulmate, like this person who you're going to connect with, right? They don't need somebody who's 100% perfect. They don't care. They want that connection, that chemistry, that bond. Okay, and that's what I feel is going on here. So, and I know a lot of us nowadays, television, everything promotes, oh, you got to be perfect and you got to do this, you got to do that. Tone it down. Just relax. All right. Some of you might be spending a lot of money on clothes and getting your hair done and your nails done. I know with this lockdown, a lot of people have it. So you may be coming out the other end of that obsessed with it. Just relax. I did a reading not long ago, and I don't know if it was Aries or not. It may have been, where there was this energy of somebody who liked you more natural. Okay, somebody who's seen that earthy grounded, they felt that connection. They're like, wow, you're really fancy, but there needs to be some kind of balance there. It's a little over the top. So don't try to over impress anybody by talking about how much you work, how much money you make or anything, because I don't think they're going to care. I think what they're looking at, they're going to see you different than you see yourself. So you have to remember that, okay? So really, I feel like it's a nice message here for any of you who are, and like I said, society makes women especially feel like they need to be done up all the time and everything has to be perfect. You got perfect clothes. Oh my God, there's lint on my clothes. Just relax. Nothing wrong with looking good. Nothing wrong with holding yourself in high regard, because that is definitely something people look for to see if you take care of yourself, right? That right person for you, right? You want somebody who's like you too. And I can see some of you want someone who dresses really nice and they like that you dress nice, and there's a balance and it's good, but it just needs to tone down. All right. For some of you, for a lot of you, it might be the opposite here, where it's time for a new look. Because I know as you get older, it's time to have a new look. It doesn't mean you have to dress down or anything like that at all. Okay, just try not to hold yourself in so high regard that you're putting yourself out there as someone that this other person looks at and they feel the connection. They want to connect, but there's something that's off balance because you're just too good. Okay, you're too perfect and it scares them away. So sorry to go on about it, but I want to make sure I get the point across, because I felt this building in the reading as soon as the second card came out. All right, so what is the outcome of this situation? What is the outcome? Let your friends help you. Yeah, so there you go. Talk to your friends about this too. All right, look at this. Oh my gosh, let your friends help you. Maybe it's time for a new look. Doesn't mean there's anything wrong with what you're doing, but might make you feel better. Like any of you who aren't holding yourself in high regard when you don't think that you're attractive, or, oh my God, everybody is beautiful in their own way. If it helps you and it brings balance to you, go get a new haircut. Try wearing different colors, things like that. I know when I see the Devil card, it's like there's this balance. I feel like sometimes people are attracted to you. Here's what I'm seeing. And they don't care what they look like. They are, and I know it's an issue for a lot of people, especially women. Men don't care what they look like as much. They sort of don't give a hoot. And I feel too, like this devil may care attitude that I always see in this card, is you have people who are attracted to you probably don't care about your appearance or their own appearance, and that bothers you. You want that balance. So try to go after people who have that. Anyone who comes towards you that doesn't actually fit that criteria, because if it's important to you, it's important to you, right? So maybe talk to your friends about it, okay? Some of you might decide to start wearing some different colors. I feel with the devil, there's always like a lot of dark. So if you wear a lot of dark clothes, it might be time to lighten up, all right, to show that other side of yourself. Somebody may be noticing that you wear a lot of dark. I also feel too, a lot of you definitely here sort of hold yourself maybe in too high regard, okay? And it's hard for people to come towards you. Let people see the real you, okay? Tone it down. Maybe talk to your friends. Get your friends to help you change your look if you're into it. I'm not telling anybody they need to go and buy a whole new wardrobe or anything like that. It could be just a matter of wearing lighter colors, looking more available, toning down that high regard. I'm seeing some pretty big egos here. So, but definitely find that balance, right? Between holding yourself in high regard and acting like you don't care about finding someone. You need to find a way. So I do feel like, but this is like the Three of Cups. So get yourself out there, and it's saying when you're out there, try to be a little more natural, because the Empress, technically she's very earthy, she's very motherly, she's very grounded, she's nurturing and kind and loving, and I feel like you have that. You all who are watching this have that Empress energy inside. You need to nurture it, but try not to obsess about it and go over the top, because there's somebody here that is going to look at you. And if you want people to see you differently, you need to find that balance. All right. So let your friends help you. I'm going to grab one more card. Beautiful, guys. Yeah. A lot of you too, like the message, you want that balance, right? But this is temperance. And some of you need to be patient a little longer while you're going through this. And don't be afraid to let your friends know. Don't be afraid to tell your friends that you're looking for someone, because some of you aren't telling. You have too much egos, like not letting you say to people, oh, I'd love to meet someone. You're probably doing the opposite. Oh, I don't need anybody. I'm all about money. I don't need it. Let that go. Find a balance. Okay. There's a need for patience here, and there could be somebody who is watching you already, looking at you. So just listen to the messages. Yeah, there's someone here. They're going to meet somebody that's going to be attracted. A lot of people find you attractive, and I feel like that some of you probably are the opposite, feel like you're not. But there's always somebody who will, because not everybody looks at people for that physical, how they dress. You know, what they're looking for is the balance, the chemistry, if you will fit someone, right? Looking for the perfect fit. Some of you are being too picky, though. You're really holding yourselves in high regard to the point where the ego has taken over. Okay. Wow. But there is something here. And I think, you know, like it says here, you attract romantic love by enjoying the moment. So try to enjoy the moment. Try to not put who you are out there all in one big package, right? So it's overwhelming. Patience, balance, temperance. So, all right. I hope this helps you guys. Please don't take it the wrong way. Okay, it could be just little tiny things, and it might not be anything to do with anyone else. It might be you yourself. Okay, you don't have to be perfect all the time. Okay, you absolutely don't. I feel like the person that's going to come towards you is going to be attracted to you for who you are, right? They're going to see you as just right no matter what you look like. Okay, that's the person. That's the one you want to keep your eyes open for. Somebody where you don't have to overdo it. You don't have to spend all your time and effort making yourself up. Wake up in the morning and you go, oh, I have to get in the shower, put on my makeup. I got to make sure my hair's right and get dressed. Oh my God, right? Too much work. Some of you are putting way too much work into looking good when you really don't have to, okay? Because there's someone that's going to be attracted to you that you're going to meet that's going to be attracted to you for who you are, because they're going to see that balance. So beautiful. All right, Aries, take care of yourselves. I wish you the best.